Stoicism is a quality that many women hold in higher regard than wealth, even if they don't always vocalize it. At its core, Stoicism is about calmness, control, and resilience. Women are instinctively drawn to partners who exude emotional stability, as it signals strength and dependability. These traits go far beyond money. They offer a sense of safety that taps into deep biological instincts. Imagine a stormy day. A stoic man stands steady, offering comfort when chaos surrounds him. This quiet strength creates a feeling of security, showing that he can handle life's challenges without breaking under pressure. Emotional stability makes a woman feel understood, respected, and valued. While flashy displays of wealth may catch attention, it's the stoic man who wins her trust. His ability to remain composed and compassionate proves far more enduring and meaningful, making it clear why this trait is secretly so irresistible. 1. High-value men. When we think about the concept of high-value men, it is less about material wealth and more about a man's overall essence, character, and how he navigates relationships and his environment. Women, often subconsciously, are drawn to high-value men because their qualities align with deeply ingrained biological instincts and desires for safety, security, and comfort. While money can be a factor, it is often the qualities behind the accumulation or responsible management of wealth that truly resonate on a deeper level. High-value men showcase traits that make them stand out as protectors, providers, and leaders. A high-value man is someone others admire and respect, not just for his material success, but for the way he carries himself. Confidence, emotional maturity, ambition, and reliability are all traits that attract women. Confidence, in particular, sends a powerful signal because it demonstrates that a man knows his worth and is comfortable in his skin. This is magnetic to women seeking a partner who can take charge and exude strength during both challenging and mundane moments. Stability is another hallmark of a high-value man. This doesn't only relate to financial stability, although that can be significant, but also emotional and mental stability. Women instinctively seek partners who provide a sense of calm and assurance. A man who is consistent, dependable, and self-assured creates an environment that feels secure and nurturing. This emotional grounding lets women feel they can trust in the relationship's foundation, which is fundamental for building long-lasting connections. One of the most overlooked traits of high-value men is emotional intelligence. When a man understands and respects not only his emotions but also those of his partner, it creates a sense of intimacy and connection. Women appreciate a man who can communicate effectively, demonstrate empathy, and genuinely care about their feelings. This transcends material possessions because it reflects compatibility at a much deeper human level. A man who listens, responds thoughtfully, and shows emotional presence inherently signals that he will be attentive to the needs of his partner and family in the long run. Ambition and purpose are also hallmark traits of a high-value man. While material wealth can be seen as a byproduct of these qualities, it's not the driving force behind the attraction. Women admire men who have direction and a sense of purpose in life. These men exude passion for their goals, which is incredibly appealing, as it demonstrates a level of self-motivation and dedication. A man with ambition often exhibits leadership skills and problem-solving abilities, traits that hint at his ability to overcome challenges and persevere for the benefit of those he holds dear. Physical beauty or appearance also plays a less significant role when it comes to evaluating a man's attractiveness through this lens. A man's inner qualities, his values, actions, and how he makes others feel, are what often take precedence. While physical health and grooming are important as signs of self-care, women are ultimately drawn to men who make them feel valued, secure, and cherished through their actions and personality. This is why inner self-improvement always outweighs superficial considerations. Leadership and decisiveness are other important traits that define a high-value man. Women deeply admire a partner who can take responsibility, make thoughtful decisions, and act with integrity. Leadership isn't about dominance. It's about inspiring trust and demonstrating an ability to guide and protect in a balanced way. When a man walks through life with a clear sense of direction, it makes women feel confident in his ability to lead them as a team, both through the highs and the inevitable lows. Lastly, humor, kindness, and compassion are traits that shouldn't be underestimated. A high-value man knows how to brighten the room with his presence, whether it's through humor that eases tension or acts of kindness that inspire those around him. Women naturally gravitate toward men who create positive energy and treat others with respect. These softer qualities often complement the strength and ambition of high-value men, making them well-rounded individuals. Ultimately, being a high-value man isn't about meeting societal benchmarks of success or flaunting material wealth. It's about embodying qualities that make women feel safe, cared for, and appreciated on a holistic level. High-value men are aspirational not because they are perfect, but because they strive to bring their best selves into their relationships and the world around them. For women, these traits quietly fulfill their emotional and psychological needs, often proving far more impactful than money alone. A high-value man is a steady, reassuring presence who inspires admiration, connection, and trust, qualities that make him truly unforgettable. 2. Sociability. Sociability is one of those underrated qualities that many people don't openly acknowledge but hold in high regard. For women, the ability to connect with others, hold meaningful conversations, and create a warm environment often speaks volumes about a man's character. While material possessions and external appearances might catch the eye, it's the charm of a sociable nature that captures the heart. A sociable man often exudes confidence, which naturally draws people in. His ability to strike up a conversation, make someone feel included, and listen attentively demonstrates emotional intelligence, a trait that many women secretly find irresistible. There's something undeniably attractive about someone who knows how to read the room, adapt their energy to match the environment, and bring people together. Sociability showcases a man's ability to connect on a deeper level, both with women and the world around him. Women are often drawn to men who have strong social networks. A man with friends, colleagues, and acquaintances reflects stability and reliability. It suggests that he's respected and valued by others. Such a man doesn't just enrich his own life by surrounding himself with meaningful connections. He also promises the potential for a fulfilling and supportive partnership. Sharing a life with a sociable man means being part of a cohesive, vibrant, and dynamic social circle, which is enticing in more ways than one. Furthermore, sociability often goes hand in hand with excellent communication skills. A man who is articulate, thoughtful, and persuasive holds the power to captivate in conversation. For women, this is a window into his character. The way he speaks, the words he chooses, and how he interacts with others reveal his kindness, intelligence, and temperament. Good conversation skills provide him with the ability to express his inner qualities, and this often becomes the foundation of emotional intimacy. The beauty of sociability lies in its ability to make even a quiet moment together feel meaningful, as the depth of communication often supersedes shallow charms. It's important to note that sociability does not necessarily equate to being the loudest or most extroverted person in the room. Rather, it's about having a natural ease when interacting with others, whether in a group setting or a one-on-one conversation. Women value this trait because it fosters a sense of security. Someone who can handle social situations effortlessly is also more likely to navigate challenges in a relationship with grace. His social adaptability becomes a reflection of his broader emotional resilience, which strengthens the bond between two people. Interestingly, sociability can make external factors such as wealth or physical appearance less significant. A man who is approachable, warm, and engaging creates an undeniable presence that supersedes material attributes. When a man can genuinely connect through laughter, meaningful discussion, or even moments of quiet understanding, it leaves a lasting impression. Emotional depth and the ability to stir these authentic experiences often outweigh superficial markers of success. Another key aspect of sociability is its role in bridging gaps and forming spontaneous connections. Women appreciate a man who can make them feel at ease, especially in unfamiliar or challenging environments. Imagine meeting someone at a busy social gathering who immediately makes you feel seen and valued through their attentiveness and willingness to engage. That kind of energy is magnetic, and it's what separates sociability from mere friendliness. It's not just about knowing many people, but about making each interaction meaningful. Finally, sociability hints at a vibrant life filled with shared experiences and growth. It suggests a man who embraces community, values relationships, and nurtures networks, which can bring richness and joy into a woman's life as well. A sociable man invites you into his world with open arms, ensuring that no matter what challenges arise, you'll never walk through life feeling isolated or unsupported. This is why sociability holds such a secret appeal in the hearts of women. It isn't just about surface-level traits or fleeting charm. It's about the profound way sociable men connect with others, cultivate lasting bonds, and create an emotionally safe and fulfilling space for the people they care about. 3. Self-confidence. When it comes to qualities that truly captivate women, self-confidence stands out as one of the most irresistible traits a man can possess. While society often places immense focus on material wealth, the truth is that confidence, a strong, stable, and unshakable belief in oneself, often outshines monetary success. It's not just an attractive trait, it's a quality that deeply resonates with women on emotional and psychological levels. Confidence creates comfort and trust. What makes confidence so appealing is its ability to establish a sense of comfort and trust. Women are naturally drawn to men who seem sure of themselves, possess composure under pressure, and carry a presence of ease. Confidence involves more than just boldness. It's the quiet reassurance in a man's demeanor that he can handle life's challenges and still stand tall. This aura of certainty builds a comforting emotional space, allowing women to feel secure and valued when they are around him. A confident man exudes authenticity, which is crucial for creating trust and connection. Women can sense when confidence is genuine and not merely a guise of arrogance. This deep sense of trustworthiness becomes the foundation for meaningful interaction and mutual understanding. Being drawn to such authenticity is not a preference rooted in superficiality, it stems from a desire for emotional safety and understanding. A combination of personality, behavior, and stability. Self-confidence weaves itself into many layers of a man's personality, behavior, and emotional equilibrium. A confident man often has a vibrant personality, one that not only lights up the room but also demonstrates depth, curiosity, and passion. His behavior reflects self-assurance in the way he carries himself, communicates, and interacts with others. Beyond external behaviors, confidence also reflects mastery over one's emotions. A man who can maintain his composure and show emotional stability signals to women that he is dependable in both good times and bad. This level of maturity becomes a pillar of strength, especially in a world that can often be unpredictable. Women find refuge in the steadiness and dependability of such men. It's this quiet, calm demeanor that provides an unspoken reassurance of emotional security. The benefits of confidence. The benefits of confidence in relationships go far beyond attraction. A confident man is perceived as charismatic, optimistic, and ambitious, all qualities that are incredibly desirable. Few things are more inspiring than a man who believes in himself and his goals, and that optimism often ignites ambition and drive in his partner as well. Additionally, confidence radiates joy. It embodies a lively, cheerful presence that uplifts those around it. Women appreciate partners who can bring happiness to life's moments, no matter how small or fleeting. They are drawn toward the contagious positivity that confidence encourages, creating a strong bond that transcends superficial needs. Confidence also plays a critical role in handling challenges and disagreements. Any healthy relationship will encounter ups and downs, but a confident man approaches conflicts with level-headedness and a focus on resolution. He doesn't resort to aggression or defensiveness. Instead, he maintains control of his emotions and temperament. This not only diffuses tension, but also fosters an environment of trust, where disagreements can be addressed without fear or unnecessary negativity. Such emotional intelligence reassures women that even during conflict, stability is preserved and love remains intact. Stability and security. At its core, confidence provides stability and security, both of which are essential for a lasting, fulfilling relationship. A confident man is not swayed by external pressures or self-doubt. He remains steadfast in who he is and where he's headed. For women, this strength is magnetic on an instinctive level. It reflects his ability to protect, uplift, and weather life's uncertainties alongside his partner. This quality is especially important in long-term relationships. While physical attraction or material success may capture initial interest, it's confidence that secures long-lasting commitment. Women feel seen and supported when they are with someone who believes in themselves and their ability to overcome obstacles collaboratively. A final word on self-confidence. Self-confidence is more than an attractive trait. It's a vital force that strengthens bonds, fosters trust, and builds emotional security. Women are not looking for perfection. They seek the quiet yet profound assurance that comes from a confident man who values himself and those around him. Unlike fleeting material wealth, confidence leaves a lasting impression that speaks to a woman's heart and values. It's true, money may open doors, but self-confidence is what inspires genuine love, connection, and admiration. With a self-assured mindset, a man embraces his worth, creating an emotional connection that runs far deeper than superficial measures of success. That's a value that resonates well beyond riches, fulfilling the desire for love and stability that women secretly cherish most. Practical advice for men. 1. Emotional presence and good conversation. In a world filled with distractions, one of the most underrated yet deeply valued traits is emotional presence. This doesn't mean you have to be overly sentimental or wear your heart on your sleeve all the time, but it does mean being mentally and emotionally available. When a woman talks to you, she wants to feel like she's not just speaking into the void. She wants to know that her words matter. And nothing says, "I care," like truly listening, responding thoughtfully, and engaging in a meaningful exchange. Good conversation is the gateway to deeper emotional intimacy. When a man can hold a conversation, share ideas, listen with patience, and respond with insight, it signals to a woman that he's more than just surface level. He's someone with depth, intellect, and a grounded sense of self. These conversations build connection. They foster a safe space where vulnerability is welcomed, not judged. They create trust. And here's where it gets tender. When you allow yourself to be real in conversation, not just suave or funny, but real, you show her a side of you that money could never replace. You're inviting her into your inner world. And for many women, that invitation means more than any gift you could ever buy. 2. Confidence rooted in purpose and self-development. There's a quiet kind of confidence that's built from the inside out, not the loud, arrogant type that tries to prove something, but the gentle assurance of a man who knows who he is, where he's going, and what he values. This kind of confidence doesn't come from flaunting achievements or material wealth. It comes from the steady work of self-development. Every day you choose to better yourself, whether that's going for a run, reading something that challenges your thinking, working on your craft, or simply facing life's difficulties with resilience, you are sculpting a man of purpose. And purpose is magnetic. Women are drawn to men who are actively growing. Why? Because self-growth signals ambition, strength, and emotional maturity. It tells her that you are capable of evolving, of navigating life with intention, and of being a stable partner who won't just stagnate when things get hard. You don't have to be perfect. In fact, you shouldn't be. What matters more is that you are trying. You're learning from your mistakes, improving your mindset, and moving forward with intention. This is the kind of man who's deeply attractive, because his energy speaks of potential, hope, and strength. And these are the things that often matter more than any dollar amount in the bank. 3. Natural leadership and emotional stability. Contrary to some outdated beliefs, leadership in a relationship doesn't mean controlling or dominating. It means offering a sense of direction, protection, and emotional steadiness. And many women are quietly and deeply attracted to men who embody this kind of natural leadership. A leader is someone who stays calm under pressure, makes wise decisions, and takes responsibility, not just for himself, but for those around him. He communicates clearly, acts with integrity, and makes others feel safe and supported. He doesn't shy away from challenges, he faces them with courage. When you step into leadership, not through force, but through example, you make her feel like she's in the presence of someone she can trust. And that trust is powerful. It opens doors to deeper intimacy, to real teamwork, and to a love that's built on mutual respect. But leadership also starts within. It means having control over your impulses, managing your emotions with grace, choosing to rise above ego and insecurity. When a woman sees that you're emotionally stable, it speaks volumes. It tells her that in a world full of chaos, you're a calm, solid place she can count on. That kind of steadiness is priceless. 4. The beautiful balance, external versus internal. Now let's be honest, external traits like physical appearance, social status, and financial resources do play a role. They can spark interest. They can catch attention, but they are not the foundation for lasting connection. What's more important is how you carry those external assets. A man who's wealthy but insecure can feel less attractive than a man of modest means who walks with quiet confidence and leads with heart. So yes, take care of your body. Dress with intention. Build your career. But don't do it solely for the validation of others. Do it because you respect yourself. Do it because you're becoming the kind of man who inspires not only women, but yourself. When you nurture both the external and internal, you strike a balance that's incredibly rare. A man who looks good, thinks clearly, feels deeply, and leads with grace, that's the kind of man women remember. That's the kind of man they long to build a future with. Not because of what he can buy, but because of who he is. Final thoughts. Becoming the man she can't ignore. In the end, what women secretly crave has less to do with grand gestures and more to do with how you show up day to day. They crave presence, growth, emotional steadiness. They crave a man who knows how to listen, how to lead with kindness, how to remain grounded while reaching higher. Money may open doors, but the qualities above build homes, families, and lifelong partnerships. So keep working on yourself. Speak with purpose, listen with care, and walk your path with quiet confidence. Because when you become the man who embodies emotional presence, inner confidence, and natural leadership, you become the man who doesn't need to chase love. You attract it, and not just any kind of love, the kind that stays.